If you are a content creator and have recently shifted from Windows to MacBook and you are thinking about using cracked software, then this video is for you. Yes, at the end I will also talk about free alternatives of these paid softwares, and I will also talk about my personal experience. As a content creator, whether you are making videos for YouTube, Instagram or any other platform, if you are creating videos, it means you will be editing those videos, and for that you will be using the editing softwares. Now the thing is, when we start content creation, we don't have enough money to buy these softwares. To be honest, buying is not the correct word because most of these softwares are subscription based, but the thing is, to put simply, it costs money. And because of this, sometimes we use cracked version of these photo and video editing softwares. Now, as I said at the beginning of this video, that this video is for those content creators who are shifting from Windows to MacBook. Meaning they have used cracked softwares on Windows and now they are wondering whether they can use the cracked version on Mac or not. So in this video, we'll discuss these 4 points. Can we use cracked software on MacBook? What are the benefits of using cracked software on MacBook? What are the drawbacks of using cracked software on MacBook? And at the end, my personal experience. So first of all, let's come to the first point, that is, can we use cracked software on MacBook? And the straightforward answer to this is yes, we can use cracked software on MacBook. Now in this video, I can tell you where you can get this cracked software or how you can install it, but it can be done. If you Google it, you will find it. Now let's move on to the second point. What are the benefits of using cracked software? Now the straightforward benefit is that we don't have to spend money on the software and we get the software for free. But along with benefits, it is very important to know the drawbacks of cracked softwares. Now if we look at it, cracked softwares mostly work fine in most of the situations. Now the problem arises when you think you are downloading some particular software from a website, but instead of that software, some virus is downloaded and that can damage your computer. In some of the cases, it can actually lock your computer and they can ask for money. So yes, these kind of things can happen. And now let's come to my personal experience. I have used cracked software on both Windows and Mac and it has worked on both for me. Now comparatively, it's a bit easier to install on Windows and it's quite easy to find also, and you can install it very easily and you can use it. If we talk about Mac, it is a bit hard to find cracked version of software for Mac, but yes, there are cracked versions and it's a bit difficult to install also as compared to Windows, but yes, it can be installed and it can be used. Personally, I never had any problem neither on Windows nor on Mac, but yes, once there was a bit of a problem on Mac. I had installed Photoshop and it was working fine, but after a few days I got a Mac update and I installed the update. But after that update, Photoshop started flickering. Now I'm not sure whether that flicker issue was due to cracked version of software or there was some issue with the Mac update itself. But yes, there was some issue and that's what I wanted to share. So if we see, yes, there are chances of having issues with cracked softwares, and that's why now I'm gonna tell you some free alternatives of these photo and video editing softwares. If we talk about photo editing, we have photop.com. This website is exactly like the web version of Photoshop and it's completely free. You can see that its entire interface is similar to Photoshop. So you can use this website and you won't need to install cracked Photoshop. Second option we have is GIMP. This is also a free tool that you can use for photo editing and it can help you in designing thumbnail. And another option obviously is Canva. Now there's no need to explain much about Canva as it is already a very popular tool. Now let's talk about video editing. In video editing, people generally use Adobe Premiere Pro, which is a paid software, but you don't have to install the cracked version. For this also we have two alternatives and both are completely free. Although there are paid versions of these two softwares also, but you don't need the paid version. Our work can be done with the free version itself. So the first one we have here is HitFilm Express. Go to fxhome.com and you can download it completely free from there. I have personally used HitFilm and there's no problem. And the second one we have is DaVinci Resolve, which is becoming quite popular nowadays. And the good thing is that this is also completely free. Yes, there is a studio version for DaVinci, but it is also a one-time payment. It doesn't charge you subscription money every month. But if you want to create YouTube videos, then the free version is enough for you. And if you are a YouTube Shorts creator and you are confused about the subscribe button on your shorts because sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not, then watch out this video on the end screen where I've explained why and when this button is there and when it is not and what you can do about it. See you in next video.